In this video we are going to start the project and we'll do the project setup. So I have opened NestJs official website. So to create a project in NestJs we need Nest CLI. So if you have not installed Nest CLI, then you can go and run this command. Okay, after installing the CLI you will be able to see Nest command is working for you. We will see some version here. Alright, now we are going to create new project, install plan. So this is our project name. I will use pnpm. Okay, it's going to take few seconds to initialize things. It may need to install some dependencies. Alright, okay, once it is done, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch my directory. I'll change my directory to install plan, and then I'm gonna open it in my VS Code editor. Okay, now this is our basic code setup. I mean, this is just a starter files which Nest create when we run new command. Then these are the files we get by default. In src we have main, and this app module is bootstrapped. Alright, and when your application runs, this module gets bootstrapped, and whatever the files here, they will it will run it automatically. So what I don't need right now is this controller spec, as well as I'm gonna delete this controller.ts as well, and I don't need app service as well. Okay, I'm also going to remove these two things, these imports, and from app controller from providers, and app service app controller from controllers, and app service from app providers. Okay, now we have cleaned our code. Now we'll be going to create some modules. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up my terminal, and this time I will be using Nest CLI commands. If you need to know like what commands you need to use for creating modules, you can just run nestg help. So this will show up your commands here. So when you need to generate something, you can use this name, or you can use the alias. I mostly use the alias. So for module we need to write mo. Okay, so right now I'm not going to create any spec files. The reason behind that is we'll cover this separately. Okay, so nest gmo, and the name of module is auth nos. Okay, so for creating the module we don't need to specify no spec. So if I write enter this, then it will create a folder auth, and it will add a auth module. So it's just creating a class and annotating with @module, and now you will also notice in app module it is automatically imported in imports. Similarly we are going to do it for other modules as well. Nest g we can install, we can mention database. We need to just put mo here, database, and we need to create a common module where we can keep all the common files. We need to create user module, user, and then we need to create mo roles, role. Then we need nest gmo. User is done, project, and one more task. Okay, fine. Now these modules are automatically imported in app module, and so what happens is like main.ts file, it will first run app module, and whatever the modules imported here will become part of your code. I mean, whatever the controllers are imported will actually identified automatically, since these are imported here. So these code are linked actually. If you do not import, then this code won't be linked, and if something is initialized, something is mentioned controller or something, then that will not be part of your executed code. Okay, now we have initialized all the required modules as of now. So we'll see now how to create, how to set up our config, since we'll be needing configuration in all the most of the modules. So we are going to set up our configuration.